Hi, folks. Welcome back to the Taylor Burke Story of the Show series here on MLB 23 PS5, episode 152. Let's get into this. We had a good start last time out. Destroyed the Angels. We threw 7 innings of 2-run ball. Paul Blackburn was good. Evan Phillips apparently came in for no reason, just to get some work in, I guess. Our next game will be against the Chicago White Sox, who we haven't played that much, but we'll check out what they've got going. They're pretty good, actually, unlike in real life. Corbin Burns was signed. That's a good signing. They're going to keep him. They're going to start him against us. And not a good rest of the rotation. But Felix Bautista's there, and he's, like, insane in this game. So that's good for them. Lineup-wise, what did they got? Jorge Mateo, former Oriole. Another one where you're kind of like, I mean, we could have kept him, but I think we're better off without him. Benintendi, Luis Robert is really good at 92 overall. Andrew Vaughn, Gleyber Torres, Akil Baddoo, Teoscar, Ryan Ramos, and Francisco Mejia. Ramos is getting better. There's some guys on this team. Akil Baddoo is pretty solid. Gleyber Torres was a good 4-year signing for them. So let's get into this. We sit right now at 30-31, 2 games behind the Red Sox of all teams. Let's win some more, please.
A check-in call from an agent to a pitcher who's been on fire in the spring.
What can I do? I got skills. Yeah, we're all good. Nothing needs my attention. Win one, lose one there. Chance to take the series. 3-1. Cutter control would be nice. Can't lie.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Guess hits per 9. 2 more ones. Yes, sir. All right. So, Baltimore will face Chicago. We are back in the win column. That's our lineup on the right. Winker is in right field this time. Interesting. All right, let's get into this. I thought acquiring Jacob Melton was going to kind of be the end of Jesse Winker, but nah, dude. Nah. We got to see him again.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color and singing a big bat in the lineup so far this year. Andrew Benintendi.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive.
All right, Benny, you're having a crazy good year. All of a sudden, you're roiding up and hitting bombs, so that's odd. What happened? He has 66 power, I guess. That's not good enough for 13 homers already, though. All right, well.
Jorge Mateo.
Maybe that signing ends up being good for them.
That's in there.
Good pitch, Taylor.
That's how this game gets started.
And we are off. Mateo always a threat to lay a bunt down.
Trying to bunt his way out.
Yep.
And that's just foul.
0-2.
And ball one.
Curveball is low.
In an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
97 up and in. One down.
For the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit.
Here's how the defense lines up behind us. We are actually really good everywhere in the field except for Jesse Winker. Melton's good out in left, which I love to see because he's got a decent bat as well.
Spikes Award for the top college player that year at the University of Arkansas. He had 2 guys.
We're glad to take him on,
especially
for giving up Sean Reed Foley. We'll take that.
First overall out of Vanderbilt. Next offering is in
really good cutter.
And he almost won one more award in 2017 when he finished runner-up to Aaron Judge for Rookie of the Year. The next season, he won the World Series.
Might be a strong pitching duel here today.
And it's caught for the out.
Corbin Burns is so good.
Last night's game. A little breather for
last episode marked career strikeout number 1,000 for Taylor, so we begin the journey for 2,000, which will come around episode probably 280. So if you want to tune back in 130 episodes, 130 days, you'll see a good slider. Got him. 2 Ks to start us off here in the first. Let's hit. There you go. It's 1-0.
New inning getting started. Here's the veteran second baseman.
It's better than we've been able to say.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Torres, a guy the Yankees acquired for Aroldis Chapman back in 2016.
He is fearless. You can't tell if he's been in
Taylor in year 5, obviously, but Alex in year 13. If you want to go check out that series, go ahead. We've got one coming out later today at 12. We're 505 episodes in.
Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be
we are well over halfway through his career, so go check that out.
No balls and a strike.
Other stuff on the channel right now is, what will be on the channel right now? Red Dead Redemption. That one's fun. That one's actually really fun. Red Dead Redemption 2 and Demon Souls. That one, I'm already done with the game, but that was really fun.
But overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Oh, as well as the new Madden series. If you are at all interested in Madden, go check out the new Madden series. It's a sets and pin it career mode. It's going to be fun. Posting that every other day.
One down, base is empty.
So episode 1 and 2 should be out, and this today at 2:30 should be episode 3.
Ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to
Good
just
pitch,
be
strike
aware
3.
of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but
Akil
you
Baddoo
just hunt for what you can handle.
takes the cutter in.
Akil Baddoo stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. That pitch in for a strike.
And a good cutter. It's 1-2. 1-2.
And now 2-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Baddoo, 2-2. Goodbye.
Swing and a miss, struck
We
him
strike
out.
out the side.
String on the changeup.
Or no, we don't.
The key is arm action.
Well, he
on the
struck out 2
changeup.
more.
You can sell it like
Taylor's
a
off to a good start. No Thomas Segis today.
Here's the third baseman,
It'll be Matt McClain.
Brooks.
That stinks. Segis plays so good when we're playing.
Ball 1. Ramos.
Wood is in center.
That's
where he's best.
Years old, and he was born in
I fear
Cuba.
he's not going to get
Next
to play in
offering is
center
in
much,
for a
though.
strike.
In the coming years, that will probably go to
Gonna count 1 and 2.
probably go to Drew Jones.
Got him.
Good slider.
Leadoff man retired here
1
in the
down.
3rd.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't
That's a good
sit
pitch.
back long enough on that one.
And up next for Chicago, Matt Frazier. That's in there. 0-1. Frazier.
Taylor's
in the
confidence
spot in
today
today's
is
lineup,
great.
and
He
was
is
a
hitting his
third-round
spots
pick
right now.
Back in 2019. And strike 2.
Even found the backdoor cutter there. 0-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kicks and
Back
fires.
to the cut. Got him. 97. Taylor's gassing him up. 2 down.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Mejia measures 5 feet 8 inches, 190 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
Got to try it, right? Why not? We've got the control working.
Good
Ooh,
eye
good
right
pitch.
there.
Good take.
It's a good take.
Cutter's been too good today not to go to it.
Misses inside. 2-2.
How he took that, I don't know.
Zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
On the ground.
On
to
the
left.
ground against the shift, but Matt McClain makes a beautiful play. That's what I'm talking about, dude.
Nothing doing for the White
This dude's
Sox.
awesome in the field. Makes a great play there. Jesus Sanchez with a 2 RBI day.
And well,
We've talked about how he struggled so much this year, or in the last couple years, but he started to really get it going, and with those 2 hits, his OPS should be a lot higher. It's sitting at 735. Yeah, so if we can get him to be a 760
White Sox leadoff man,
kind of guy, We are going to be in business.
Just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Couple 95s in the zone, and we've got a 1-2 to Mateo. It's fouled off.
Still a 1-2 count.
Big curve, and there goes Mateo, and there's our first relationship mark with Matt McLean. Hopefully of many. I like him.
Trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Pitch misses. Ball 1. When you look at Benintendi, think about this. He played in the same conference as both Alex Bregman and Dansby Swanson. Those two guys picked ahead of him in the first round. But it was
Benny's been on
who was
fire
the
this
SEC
year.
Player of the year they all got drafted.
Yeah, the organization clearly saw something special in this kid as a prospect.
2-1.
And it's paid off nicely.
And there's the first hit of the day for the White Sox.
So a man aboard now,
Coming with an out here in the 4th. Ball's pissed on.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
The pitch.
1-1.
He
Fouled
swings
off.
and fouls one off.
Beat him up and in. Taylor. Got him. 95. Right at the top of the zone. 2 down.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Popped out and fouled ground first time through.
So Gleyber Torres will take the changeup. Good career for Gleyber.
And that's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to
Still
hit.
a good
First
second
2
baseman
pitches
in this
by
league.
him for a couple of strikes. Now back
The
against the
0-2
wall. He's gonna have to
is
figure something
outside.
out and figure it out quickly.
Benintendi, the runner at first with 2 gone.
I just feel like Gleyber's somebody who needs a beard. I don't know why.
Fouls that off to the left.
He like kind of has like a very generic looking face. Like if he wasn't on the Yankees, I think he'd grow one anyway. So he needs to get out of there.
The White Sox lead.
Good strikeout. We give up the hit. That's it.
Back here in Baltimore, ready now for the 5th inning. Andrew Vaughn now.
So here's Vaughn. That's on the ground. McLean has it. 1 down.
Leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
So these next couple years for the O's, these next 3 years, that's including this one, are very important for Taylor because this is going to kind of decide if we want to stay here. Of course, our first and biggest, request is that we win games. Like I want to win. I want to win. I want to play playoff baseball. I want to win championships, a championship. So, are the O's going to progress into a spot where we can really compete? I think we're pretty decent right now, actually, despite being ranked 23rd. I think we've got a lot of high WAR guys that win games both with their defense and by just getting on base. We're not too power-based for more contact. And I think the pitching, especially with how Taylor throws, is somewhat there. There's pieces to be added. There's development to be made. And I think the development is going to be the main part of this. But I think if this team, that's ball smoked, if this team keeps its pieces where they are, we're going to win. Like, I think we're going to develop with, Marte and James Wood, Drew Jones, Matt McLean. You sign a guy like Tyler Stevenson, understanding that Adley's probably going to be gone, and you go get more of a hitting catcher, and I love that idea. I think we're going to be just fine if we just sit still and only add. Only get better in this case. Let the guys develop and add pieces as we go. They don't have to be insane. I think one big piece in the rotation would be nice. Like, if we could have kept Dustin May, that would have been great. We didn't. But, like, adding a guy like Jacob Melton, getting rid of Sean Reese-Foley is a beautiful idea. And more like that. Because Melton's going to be like a 82 overall at his peak. I think he's going to be really solid. That ball's crushed. Holy cow. 111. Even Winker could get to it. It was hit too so hard. So 2 down here as Taylor continues to dominate this White Sox offense. On the ground, and it is another 1, 2, 3. Only 1 hit so far for the White Sox. Taylor looks good. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Burns has really settled in. Benintendi, the lone hit today. For the White Sox, he smokes one deep center field. What is there? One down.
On that one, and there's 1 down. And now it's Luis Robert, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Popped foul, and it's 0-2.
And the righty deals.
So the 0-2 to Robert is fouled off.
One away, and the count remains 0-2.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, and he is
I mean,
down on
Robert
strikes
just
for the
cannot
third
hit the
straight
ball.
at-bat. Chris, as we look back at the pitch
Blue Bob is
sequence,
0 for
he hadn't
3
seen
with
that curveball
3
at
Ks.
all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had
That's
a
a
look
strike.
at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
82 pitches right now for Taylor.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Could be looking at an 8th here. Will be looking at an 8th if we get this out.
Gets a piece
hung.
and stays alive.
This is a cutter. It's gonna be a off the plate probably. Yeah,
Pitch misses
I
there.
just don't
2 balls, 2
shouldn't have
strikes.
thrown that. Don't have the control this late in the game with the cutter. Fastball is gonna get too much to the plate. Can't put him away. To the changeup. Glaber making us work.
2 outs.
Baiting that high and in fastball so he can take it. But he
And a
pops it up.
Right side, foul
And Hellman is
territory.
all over it. That'll be the end
And they'll do
of
it.
their half of the 7th. Let's get a couple more. Just one. Nope. Just want
Welcome
one
back.
more, you
And now
know,
the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. The pitch.
to be safe.
And first
Vaughn
offering
smokes
is
his foul.
foul.
Vaughn has a potential in this game. And he has gotten better. He did end up becoming something of himself. He's got a good arm. I don't know where he's playing for him. I think he's still their first baseman, but good year in 25, down year last year. Didn't get to play every game, but he's been right about that same level this year, so we'll see.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
How about a good curveball? Nope.
And 1-2.
Two-seamer running in.
And that one is lifted in the air.
Jammed him. James
No
Woods
trouble
on it.
here.
1 down.
Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And next
Akil
is the
Baddoo.
designated hitter, Akil Baddoo.
He's 0 for 2 today, as are most people.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Everybody but Benintendi is hitless.
And a swing and a miss.
This has been like a
The 0-2.
masterpiece of a game from Taylor.
Ball 1 there.
How many Ks does he have, man? It's a lot. 11.
A good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hey, got him, number 12. That's what I'm talking about, man.
For the second time today. Ryan Ramos steps to the plate for the White Sox.
A good step to 2000.
That one missed. The other way.
Michael Hellman with the vert. Good play, man. That'll end the 8th. And we will get the chance to at least try the 9th.
And now the right fielder, Matt Frazier.
Evan Phillips, I'm sure, is up in the bullpen ready to come out. And I bet he will now.
That's a base hit.
A leadoff hit is only the White Sox' second hit of the day.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog.
No, they will not go to him.
No runs across either.
I don't know how much I agree with this managing decision.
Every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
That's a second hit.
Play.
We're going to have to go to Phillips. That's the
the
tying runs on second. Oh, man. I knew it.
Well, a swing like that can help you come.
Evan Phillips will
Coming
come
up
out.
for the Orioles, Evan Phillips.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate.
He won it for us. He got out of it. That's what I'm talking about, Evan. Come on now.
Think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start up and down the line.
All right, I gotta go now. If you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. That is it for me. That's Taylor Brooks episode 152 in the books.